I know exactly why you clicked on this video. You're probably tired of blowing account after account after account after account. Probably you funded your account with your own personal money or got funded by a prop firm, and you placed 1 or 2 trades or even 1 week of trading and your account is gone. You've blown it. And the truth is that it's okay. It has happened to the best of us. And that's why in this video today, I'll be giving you guys tips of how you can actually implement in your own trading accounts to help you guys protect your account. And before I get into the video, further in the video, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so YouTube can actually notify you guys when I drop new content, and YouTube can actually push my content to other traders who are actually going to be in need of this type of content. And really interested in videos like this or my type of content, you can actually follow me on Instagram at Slang Capitals. And if you're interested in joining my community and getting my course, you can actually find all that information down in the description below. And let's get into it. And one of the things that I want to touch on, which I know most of you guys have actually heard from, hear about, or heard it from somebody else, and that is risk management. Risk management is one of the most important thing when it comes to this trading industry. A lot of you guys kind of neglect trading, kind of neglect risk management, and it's sad. It's sad that most of you guys don't take risk management serious. And I used to be one of those people that never really took it serious or kind of never really understood risk management. But when I started taking a lot of interest in trying to understand risk management and started implementing it in my trading account, I started seeing a lot of change, a lot of positive in my trading account and my journey. And one of the things that I want to talk about that most of you guys don't really touch on and kind of really neglect a lot is putting a stop loss. Putting a stop loss on your positions. You know, a lot of people will tell you that having a stop loss is weak. It's for weak traders. And that's to be one of the people that used to really think like that, because I came up under IML Academy. I came up under IML Academy, and during IML Academy, during those calls that we used to have, you'll hear someone telling you that, oh, traders will put stop losses in their positions. They are scared traders because scared money don't make no money. And I came in the industry with that type of mindset and thinking that, oh no, if I place a trade and I don't put a stop loss and that trade goes my way, then boom, I've made a whole lot of money. But the truth is that if that trade goes against me, then my account is gone. And you will always hear people tell you that, oh, have a mental stop loss. And what ends up happening is that when you have that type of you have the mental when you have the mental stop loss, if the account hits your stop loss, mental stop loss, you still have that belief that, you know what, price might still go my way. Price might still go my way. You see that belief. Or you might be like, okay, I'm losing 300. If I hold on at 500, I'm gonna close my position. And then price goes to 500, and then you don't want to lose that money. And you start telling yourself, you know what? If I would have just closed at 300, I would have been better. If price just goes back to 300, then I'll close this position. And then price might end up going back to 300, and you won't close that position. You're gonna end up still holding it up in the same belief that price might still end up going in your direction. And for me, I don't believe mental stop loss and all these other things. For me, I advise all the people in my community, all my students, to always place a stop loss on all their trades. That's the best way to trade. Before you even place the trade, figure out your stop loss, put your stop loss in, and then send the position. Send the position. I don't like the whole you place a trade, then you place your stop loss after that, because some traders don't look at news. And if you don't look at the news and you place a trade and you want to go readjust your stop loss, and your account is gone. Your account is gone because news comes by like a thunderstorm, like thunder. It comes and it hit and it goes. And if you place a trade and you trying to readjust your stop loss along the way, that's not the best way to do it. So what I advise is, before you even press the you send your position, put your stop loss in. Put your stop loss in. And the other thing that I want to touch on is placing two trades, two two positions of different orders in one trading session at one time. What I mean is, for example, you place a position, a buy position on GBP USD, and then you end up placing a sell position on USD JPY, and those are two complete trades, two complete pairs, and they're both going into different position. And you might end up doing that because you're in the reasoning that, okay, I have two setups that are good high probability setups, and you don't want to lose them. You don't want to lose them. You don't want to be left. You don't want to be left behind, and you end up entering those two trades. But the thing is that what you're doing is that you might not really understand it, but it's going to end up playing with you psychologically. Why? Because if you place the buy position, right? Let's say the buy position is in profit, and then the sell position it's in negative. Then your profit on your screen, your P&L, is not going to reflect the way you want it to reflect, because you have a negative position that is actually affecting the positive position. And then you won't actually close your winning trade, because if you close your winning trade, then your losing trade might not actually do good. So what most traders end up doing, they end up waiting to close their winning position in the belief that the trade that is in negative is going to end up going into blue. And then what ends up happening is that they end up losing both trades. You end up losing both trades, both the buy and the sell trade, the sell position. And I seen that a lot in my community, and I wanted to actually put it out there so you guys can actually implement that tool in your trading. And the other thing that I want to talk about is proper risk management, which for me is don't risk any single thing which is above 1%. So for example, if you have $100 in your trading account, 1% of $100 is $1. So if you're risking $1 and every position that you're taking out of that $100 account, of course you're not going to really make huge gains or huge profits into the market because it's $100 and you're risking $1 from that account. But the thing is that it ends up giving you that type of discipline, because when you can do it on $100 account, then when it comes to $1,000 account, 10,000, 50K, or even $100,000, you'll be able to replicate it on those accounts. So if you're struggling with risk management, my thing that I tell the people in my community or my students is that whatever amount that you can place in your account, it doesn't really have to be $100. It can even be $50. It can be $50. You start implementing proper risk management on that account and start following your risk management plan every single day, and start focusing on it. Because the thing is that if you can do it on $100 account, then you can do it on a huge scaled account. You can have the best strategy out there, you can be the best trader out there, but without proper risk management, without proper trading, without a proper trading plan, then you won't really be able to be successful into this in this industry. You won't. It's impossible. It is impossible. And those are the main things that I wanted to touch on today. And there's one other thing that I want to talk to you guys about, and that's influence. It's not every influence that you see on Instagram or on Twitter, on TikTok, or any platform, or any social media. It's not every single platform, or it's not every single person that deserve your attention. There's a lot of people out there that I don't know how to put it, but there's a lot of people out there that don't really trade, or they're just influencers. They just trading influences. They don't trade, and some of them don't even really know how to place a trade, or some of them just trade. They trade on demos. And what I'm trying to say is that don't don't let outside influence you as a trader. Don't let people that don't trade, people that on Instagram, people that you don't know their lives, you don't know if they're really good traders, or you don't know anything about them. Don't let them influence you, or don't let somebody that you don't know their journey, or you've not actually followed, for them to actually influence you, or for them to make you feel, or for you to feel pressure that you're not actually doing good or better, or you know the way you're supposed to be because of somebody on the internet. One thing that I want you guys to know, that trading is a personal journey. It doesn't there's no any time period of when you actually have to make it. Every single person, it takes them an X amount of time for them to for trading to actually click in their mind or in their head, for them to be successful, or to start seeing change in their trading. And for me, I'll give you an example. I started trading in 2021, and I started seeing a lot of change with my trading in 2024. I started seeing a lot of change in 2024 when I started taking trading more serious and I started implementing a lot of things. That was in 2024. 2024 September, October. That's when I started seeing a lot of difference. And I started trading in 2021. And I don't say that you shouldn't actually have or follow influencers who are affiliated with trading on Instagram. For me, I do follow certain influencers on Instagram, on social media, and one of the people that I actually follow is Doyle Exchange. If you guys don't know him, he's on Instagram and he's on YouTube. Uh, he posted a lot of really great content on Instagram and on YouTube too. And one of the reasons why I started following him and I started getting inspiration and motivation from him is because of his journey. I followed his journey and I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from him. For example, me currently, I'm working. I got a job and I'm trading. And one of the things that I learned from him is, before he quit and became a full time trader, he had a job, and he there's a lot of tips that he gives in his video that I actually took and that actually helped me to be where I am here today. And the reason why I'm bringing him up in this video and why I'm talking about it is because it's not every influencer that is out there that is bad, that is negative for you. There's quite a couple of influencers who are actually trading who are positive, but it doesn't mean that every single person out there that is posting trading content on their Instagram or on their Facebook or on social media that they're actually trading or they're actually positive for you. You have to actually do your research, and at the same time, don't let other people influence you negatively. If someone is influencing you negatively, then I advise you to not actually follow that person, because if that person influences you negatively, you're gonna end up going into the market with a negative mindset, and you might not even realize it or notice it. You might not even feel or think it's negative until you start being under pressure, because this person has a Lambo, this person has this person has this, and you start feeling like, okay, you know what? I need to make 1 million next year. I need to make 1 million this month or this year, and you just starting off trading, and that's not the best. That's not the best way that you want to approach trading, or that's not the best way that you want your mindset to be in. And that's all I had for you guys today. I hope this video was educative for you guys, and I hope you guys picked up something. And again, if you don't subscribe to this channel, please subscribe to this channel so YouTube can actually push my content, so other traders who actually need of this type of content. And if you're interested in this type of content too, you can actually follow me on Instagram at Slang Capitals, where I drop a lot of trading content and a lot of value on my Instagram, and I'm always active. You can always shoot me a text, a DM. I mean, you can always shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I'll always be happy to respond to you if you're in need of help, or if you're in need of anything that's related to trading. And if you're also interested in my course or joining my community, you can actually get all that information down in the description below. And that's all that I have for you guys, and I'm out. It's Slang Capitals. Peace out.